Well, hello, my friends. Man, it is exciting. We are down out here in Louisiana. For all you that do not know, that we are in Louisiana. Louisiana is a very hot and humid place to be at. So if you see me wiping my head, it's because I'm in my warehouse. There's a little heat. Got my door open to let some air blow in to cool off things, and so. Um, just some things that have been on my mind. I said, you know what? Let's go to the viewers and let's talk and see if we can be able to see where everybody's there and the things that they are striving for. You already know that I'm always talking about uh, keep pushing, scheduling yourself. These things I'm trying to build up is habits in your life so you can be able to get better in life. And have heard so many things about perfection, and we wonder, can we ever get to this perfection? Can I ever conquer to perfection to get to where I need to be, and so I can be perfect in the things that I do? I mean, can I live for God and be perfection and grow and to get to that perfection? And I thought to myself, and I said, you know what? You know, I don't think we can ever get to perfection. But the only good things about it's so good to feel in to be in the momentum where you can just chase it. The chasing, that anticipation of being able to chase it so I can get so close, so close. It's almost like I'm running behind a car and I'm getting so close to that car and grabbing the door, and then the car speeds up, and here's another one things. And I think the way that we are going in our journey of life, it seems like that where I'm just opening my heart to just open up something into our minds to think. So should I just not strive to be perfected or perfection? Should I? I mean, should I not? I mean, or should I just quit and say, you know what, I can't get to that point anyway. Should I give up? No, I think you should always strive to perfection. Even the Word of God tells us to strive for perfection, and we should do that. So I just wanted to be able to give you some end thoughts, to say, just stop chasing perfection. Start chasing progress. And that's what we need to do. We need to chase that progress and have a feel of that progress. And not only that, we have heard this so many times. Practice makes perfect your whole life. And we heard that so many times. And I just want to break down these things to kind of help us out to life. And so you just won't give up after you find out that you can't make perfection. But, you know, a lot of these things that we've been hearing about, it's just kind of been a little twisted, and not a little bit, but it should make us want to be motivated to get to that point. And that's what we need to do. Really, the truth is practice makes improvement. I mean, you think about, you go on the basketball court. Have you ever seen anybody make it to perfection? Practicing basketball. I have seen basketball players practice all their lives, 20, 30 years in practice, and they can go to the goal and they miss shots. And I'm like, then I realized that they're only improving themselves or making themselves better and improving ourselves. And the same thing with we doing with God, and we living for God. The only way, one thing that we can be able to do is improve ourselves, which is a very good feeling to me. I don't know about you. And improvement is where the real spiritual happens to me. I mean, every single time you show up, you are not, trying to be perfect. You're just trying to be better than yesterday. And that's what I'm doing. I'm working to try to be better than yesterday. You just trying to get to that point of saying, hey, maybe next tomorrow I'll do better. Improvement. So if I stay consistent on these things, that I will improve better. So many sports players have improved their game. Look at Kobe Bryant, all the things that he said. He couldn't run fast, he couldn't jump high, but by him consistently practicing, he got better. His improvement got better. So um, they miss shots all the time. He missed a lot of shots. Um, we just have to stay consistent with the data, um, and understand that we're going to miss shots. We're going to miss uh, some attempts of the growth and struggles that you're sprinting to get stronger. We're going to get stronger and we're going to improve better. But perfection is a destination that doesn't exist. But improvement does. And that's the only good thing about it. That's a journey that never ends. I mean, we just going to keep on going and keep on going. Every step forward is a victory worth celebrating. I mean, once we get to the next step, we can celebrate. And I have seen people win trophies and so many things in a championship, and then they will come to the end. I remember Troy Aikman said, he won championship, and they asked him, and he said, "Is that it? Is that all that it is?" I mean, because there's something else you had to go back and chase, So your job isn't to be flawless. We have to understand it. It's to be fearless, to keep showing up, to keep improving, to trust the process and honor your process. So tomorrow, when you're practicing and asking yourself, how can I improve today? Not how can I be perfect, because the person who improves 1% every day will always outshine the person waiting for perfection. So I just want to say, keep improving, keep believing, keep going, keep pushing, keep the momentum going all the time, because we have to understand that we can only improve. And I hope I have opened up some things for you to help you to understand that let's improve, let's get better. That's why I'm always telling you to keep pushing. Keep pushing, because there's going to be some ups, there's going to be some downs, there's going to be some failures. And when you think you got to that point, then you're going to have to work on some other things to get perfected. Because you may be good and fast, and now you need to practice on jumping higher. Jumping higher. When I'm saying jumping higher, I mean to reach to the things that you need to reach to. Because when you got to the pace of where you thought you was going to be, and you said, you know, and then there's going to be some more things you're going to prove, because you're going to get faster, you're going to get jump higher, you're going to have to study to educate yourself, because things are always changing. Why do you think there's technology? Technology comes because it helps us to improve ourselves. In this world, we have done a lot of things in this world to improve different things. And I'm not saying that all technology is good, because it's not. Because it depends on if the will or what we are willing to ourselves to. Sometimes we can will ourselves because God gives us his free will to choose. We have to make good choices of the things that we are striving for or what we want to improve in to be better. So the main thing that I want to tell you today is just to keep pushing. Continue making them improvements. That's why I'm always, things that I'm talking about is scheduling yourself. Right now, different things. Sometimes some people need alarm clocks. So you get them started on, but as you are going through, you have to take them crutches off and you got to walk on your own. And there's nobody gonna be in your head hyping you up and say, you can do it, you can do it. You have to encourage yourself. Think about what David did. He had to encourage himself. And so I'm telling you, you have to encourage yourself. Find something on a set goal and to be able to get these things done. So I'm sorry to break the bad news to you about there is no perfection. Not as a human being. Only God is perfect. But God has allow us and gave us some talents, gave us some things that we can improve ourselves to get better and to do the different things. And so we can, what we have to do is continue working on these things. Just think, nobody way in the beginning, all these different things is going in this world. People have to go through these different things and they didn't get perfected. They failed so many times, and we're going to do that. So I hope this helped you out along the way, get you along the way. So just come along on this journey. Follow me on this journey. Look, let's have some fun, man. Let's improve ourselves. Let's get things moving in your life. You that are out there, just continue just lagging around, sitting around, and you're not doing the things that God wants you to do and the things that you need to get started in your life. It's time to get started. Because if you're thinking that we got a lot of time on this earth, you got to remember that the time is going to be short. And not only that, you got children, you got family members that are watching you, people are watching you. Quit thinking that it's all about you. Improve yourself, because somebody may be watching you and they can say, man, I'm glad you did this, man, because what you did in your life, man, it helped me to get to where I did, because I knew that when I seen you did it, then I said, I could do it too. So I'm encouraging you today to let you know that you can do it. You can be that entrepreneur, you can be that minister, you can be that business owner. There's so many different things. Get all that out your head. And there's a battle in our minds every day, but you have to encourage yourself. Hey, thank you all for just taking time out, Jeremy. Thanks for listening to me. Go out there and let's get started, okay? Keep pushing, all right? See y'all later. I love y'all. I'll see y'all in the next one. We're going to be talking about some more entrepreneur and talking about some distributing too. Okay. Bye-bye.